Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Wrestling Fray, and welcome to another IMR segment. If you haven't joined us before, IMR is Independent Maker Reviews, in which we review an independent maker's belt or accessory. Now, the last person who was on IMR got a perfect rating. Now, though that was just an accessory, this is the first time we're doing an actual belt. Today's maker is J Knives. Now, you would think with the name J Knives, they specialize in knives, and that is true. He makes some good, I guess it's Damascus knives. Though I'm not a knife person, I don't know, I might get a katana one day. But he say he's been making belts for 3 years, so I'm gonna give him a shot. So today he made me, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, the Wildcat version. Now, as far as price, he originally quoted me $230 for a 4mm TNA Wildcat, which was unbelievable. However, upon completion of the belt, he said that expenses were more than they were. So after the belt was completed, he actually charged me an extra $70. Now, I originally was not happy about that, but $300 for a 4mm TNA Wildcat, a stacked belt, that's still good. So as far as price goes, Mr. J Knives gets a check mark. All right, then we come to communication. Let's see, communication was pretty good, but like I mentioned before, I was quoted one price and I was quoted another price after completion. See, us as collectors, we take that very seriously. We need the price up front, because when we're prepared to pay one price and we get another price, that really does not sit well, and it kind of threw me out of a loop. Now, like I said, communication overall was okay, but because of that, sorry, we need upfront pricing. And the thing is, being that you got a check mark on the price, that X could have been avoided. But as per the integrity of IMR, we rate these makers on each and everything in every order. But just because Mr. J Knives got an X mark doesn't mean anything was bad. So I'm getting old, I can't remember the score. Why? Now, wait time. So here's the thing. With the hike in the price, I did get nervous. I got very nervous. I was all like, okay, this guy hiked the price up. I've never ordered from this guy before. I don't even know if he's going to send my belt. He sent it promptly. He got me the tracking number quickly, as he promised. I mean, there were a few delays here and there, but honestly, that was just me being paranoid. I probably freaked the guy out. But as far as wait time, I've gotten many belts. A lot of them have not came as quickly as this. So as far as wait time, let's see, I think he took about 15-16 days to make the belt, and then he sent it promptly after. So that was what? So really, everything happened within less than a 30-day span. So yes, he gets a check on the wait time. With that being said, it's time to open up the box. Now, y'all know how I do. I open the box in front of the camera to, prove that I'm not biased in any sort of way. Now, I know last episode we had a little hiccup because I ran out of card space. That's not gonna happen this time. Like I said, this is the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, the Wildcat version. This is one of the ones Kenny Omega's holding when he won the Impact World Championship. pack, I must say that. All right. I wanted this for a very long time, but you know, stack belts aren't easy to come by. They're quite expensive. All right, next is plate thickness. I asked for a 4mm plate. What do we have here? Hold on, let me get an opening here. So, at 4mm. Oh, it looks very well like 4mm. Okay, yes, okay. Definitely at 4mm. I almost didn't get it. But yeah, as soon as I calibrated it, it measures at 4mm. So, Mr. J Knives? Yes, sir. Now, a lot of people might get dinged for this because their calibration on their belts may be off. So, if you were to get an X for this, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, and you will just need to check your calibration. But no, you definitely measured at 4mm here. I mean, I was kind of trying to find the right spot here. All right, so next subject is paint. Fortunately, not a lot of paint on this particular belt. Just lines and whatnot. So, as far as the paint goes, yep, get a check mark for that. All right, we got leather quality. Leather is actually not bad at all. So, as far as the leather goes, it's a check mark. Yeah, and you notice my camera angle's a little different. It's sinking in my couch. Alright, Mr. J Knives is doing pretty good. Blemish Check. Nothing but regular sticky residue, which I don't ding now. If packaging material kind of stamps on the metal, that is a ding, but I do not see that. So, not a check mark. Now we have description accuracy. And this is where we get real serious. Alright, so we have the TNA Wildcat, how it should be, and how this is. Unfortunately, the etching on the stack plates is not accurate, because you see the T, the N, and the A is not supposed to have plating right there. It just looked like it was etched on, and there's some letters that are filled in when they should not be. And all I can say is, yes, this is a decent belt, but the etching is not accurate. Therefore, the accuracy does not pass. And here's the thing. Mr. J Knives gets a 6 out of 8, which overall score is not bad at all. Two things you need to take into account. One, the communication would have been a check mark if I'd known about the price beforehand, the changes and everything. And also, the etching, even though that's just one check mark or X mark, that is a very big deal. So my recommendation to Mr. J Knives as a maker, just pay real close attention to the etching, because us collectors, we take that very seriously. And just because it wasn't a perfect score does not mean I will not buy from Mr. J Knives again. I may buy another belt, and I may actually buy a knife. I'm not a knife person, but like I said, I'm interested in the katana maybe. But do I recommend this maker? It depends. See, here's the thing. I cannot recommend a belt where the etching is not on point. But that's the thing, it is a belt. I've seen Mr. J Knives' other work, and it's actually pretty good. So I'm just gonna let you take that into your own account. If you want Mr. J Knives' information, just holla at me. As far as Mr. J Knives, I do thank you for being a part of IMR, because you know it is kind of a risk to kind of put your business out there, but it also gives your customers confidence in knowing what they will or won't get, and also things that you can correct and things that us as collectors can look better on. So like I said, 6 out of 8, and that is J Knives, and that concludes IMR tonight. So if y'all have a maker, like I said, I'm only doing this every 4 or 5 months. I just happen to be doing this because I already bought from Mr. J Knives. But if y'all know a maker that you think would be a good candidate for IMR, you know how to hit me up. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for all your feedback. If you don't agree with Mr. J Knives' score, hit me back and we'll talk about it. Alright, y'all have a good night.